name is Gary Easter, as Dawn said, and like Adam, I was born. And then I got an airborne business because I joined the Parachute Regiment, and then the Army Physical Training Corps, and then 6 years before I left the forces, I bought a health club. And I spent the last 15 years developing that club. I got involved with Forever, following a positive experience with the freedom. I have a disability pension from the forces for my knees, many operations, and I had a 2-year chronic Achilles tendon injury that was awaiting surgery. Andy Waring suggested that I should try some freedom, and out of pure respect for him, as my personal training client, I tried it. And within 8 weeks, I had no symptoms of either injury. I joined the business, and within 18 months, I was earning more money from my Forever business than I was my health club. Which was pretty surprising. For the first year, I didn't do very much. But I remember, like many people, I suppose, but I went to Andy and I said, Andy, you know, I need to get to manager. I'm sick of working an 80-hour week in this gym for not very much money. How do I do that? And he said, well, let's have a look at your business. What you need is more product going through your business, and what you need is more people in your business. It's pretty simple, really. And I feel the best way to do that is to maybe start a weight club, a diet club. You sell lots of clean nines, you'll sell lots of Neutralins, which have a very high CC value. Most of those people will continue to use the products even when they've come off the system, and some will even join your team. Great plan. 3 months later, I was on stage being recognised as a manager. So, you've only got to see on the TV nowadays about the amount of advertising that's going on with Lighter Life and Cambridge Diet and things to realise that it's a total recessionless business. And I'm completely gobsmacked with the amount of people that look after the nutritional requirements of their animals far better than they look after their own, and know more about EastEnders or Dead Enders than they do about their own body. Before I got involved in my weight management class, I went to one of Dawn's trainings, and I've been around the fitness industry for about 30 years. I'm a sports nutritionist, sports therapist, etc. And I learned so much from her training. At £25. Generally, you pay £100, £200 for a day's training on nutrition. And for £25, I had Dawn's training, which is amongst the best trainings I've ever been to on nutrition. Absolutely fantastic, and a must go to. I followed that with a soaring team training, because hats off to Andy Waring and Julie Richards, who put a similar program together, way ahead of the curve, absolutely fantastic training, and taught me how to sell the product. From there, I did a clean 9, and made some huge gains, so that I could then promote it and sell it with conviction and integrity, because it is an absolutely fantastic, it's the best on the market, by far. Now, I was asked to do a little talk about this for Jane at the QLS training, and which was a great honour, of course. But I thought, what can I do that would have an impact on the people there? Now, I religiously put on a huge amount of weight over Christmas. And I can see from looking around the audience that there are many people in here that are far more religious than I am. And continue to be. So, I piled this weight on because I wanted to prove that this business isn't just for women or fat, balding, middle-aged men. And yes, I can appreciate that I am 2/3 of the way there already. But believe me, on Boxing Day, I was the complete package. And I'm going to show you some pictures. And I don't normally show my body when it's not in great shape. I hide away generally in the winter, and then I sort of peak about May, June. Okay, so I'll show you my before. But I did take my my stats. my body fat percentage was 23.2%. Nearly a quarter of my body was pure lard. I did have a good Christmas. Fat weight, 20.5 kilos. Lean weight was 68.5, which is a little bit down on what I'm happy with. Water, I was just about hydrated. A lot of alcohol consumed. And my waist was a whopping 38.5 inches. Yeah, it seems to get bigger every year. But what I realised when I checked my BMI, I checked my BMI, I thought, hey, I'm okay actually. I'm the correct weight. I'm just 5 inches too short. So, what I'll do is I'm not sure I should show you these before lunch, they might put you off your lunch. This is me before. Yes. Oh my God. I don't know, some of you might be happy with that. I certainly wasn't. I was low in energy, my skin was bad, from all the sugar I'd eaten and fats that I'd eaten. And that was to the side, and I'm not pushing that out, that is generally how bad I was. It wasn't good. So then, I did the detox. And then, this is 9 days, don't forget. We can't achieve too much in that. But I went, boom! And that's in 9 days. So that's not too bad. And I've done some crazy stuff. Over the last 30 years, I've done some crazy stuff to lose weight. You know, we all know that after Christmas, New Year's Day, you wake up and you go, oh my God, where did that all come from? And I've done some crazy stuff, and it normally takes me about 3 months to get anywhere near that. And our products do that in 9 days. Never be worried about going and recommending our product to bodybuilders. And, oh, here's one. Did I push that? All right, there's another one coming. Yeah, now it is. So, what measurements came down to, my fat percentage had dropped by 3.2% in 9 days. Fat weight, I'd lost 3 kilograms of fat. And I have some very expensive technical computer type equipment that measures fat percentage and weight, so they're very accurate. Lean weight, I'd gone up, I'd actually increased. People say you can't lose fat and increase muscle. You actually can. But you have to train hard. I was training 3 hours a day. So when people ask you, can I still train on the Clean 9? Yes! 3 hours a day. That's spinning classes, body pump, CrossFit training, heavyweight training, running, and it was averaging out at 3 hours a day. So I had plenty of energy going through this. My water hydration was up by 4 litres, 52. My waist had come down, I dropped 3.5 inches to 35. Still not in summer shape. I then went on to the Nutri-Lean and followed up, continued not drinking, not eating rubbish, and then that was me a few weeks ago. Now I'm starting to get into summer shape. Just in case I go to Hawaii. Now, anyone that knows Andy Waring will see the improvements he's made over the last few years. You know, and that's all down. His diet revolves around the Nutri-Lean and the Clean 9. Most of my personal training clients revolve around that system. Paul Brown. Paul Brown's lost a huge amount of weight. I've done a little bit of work with Paul recently. You know, he's lost a lot of weight. He looks like a boy. It's like taken about 20 years off him. I did, however, I've got to say, tell Andy and Paul, stay away from cottage cheese and Diet Coke. And because although I have no scientific evidence to back this up, I know it's loaded with fat and sugars. Because you only ever see fat people eating the damn stuff. Disgusting. Of course, they did get the occasional kick up the backside from me, which was nice. You know, at the end of the day, that's an aloe, but that's a forever physique. That's no accident. My dad may disagree with me. I remember going to my dad when I was younger saying, Dad, I've got big dreams, massive dreams. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be shot into space. And his answer to that was, son, if I'd have been a couple of seconds quicker, you would have been. I don't show you those pictures to impress you. I show you those pictures to you might be doing it, but to impress upon you that our products are absolutely phenomenal. And you should feel very safe going into any gym and speaking to a gym manager, personal trainer. You should feel happy speaking to physiotherapists, sports therapists, because our products, nothing has an impact on my body like our products. And I've only used Forever products, that's supplement-wise, for the last 3 years. It is fantastic stuff. Right. Oh, by the way, I'm going to download this onto FLP website, along with my testimony, so you may be able to use it when you go and see gym owners. But I've got to say, it's only to be used for promotional purposes. I'm talking to the ladies here. Okay, recessionless business. You know, our business, 23% of adults are overweight, 13% of adults are obese. Into 1993, 2006, that had gone up to 38% and 24%. If the trend continues, by 2030, we are going to be 50% of the population will be obese, and there's no reason to believe that that won't happen. So we are in the right business at the right time. Okay. Type 2 diabetes. All the same, they're all related to being overweight. Average spend in a lifetime, £25,000 on nutrition. And when I looked at that, I was quite shocked. But when I thought about it, I thought, oh, I've spent that, twice that, in my lifetime already, on good nutrition. So that's an untapped market. We've got to plug into that market. And I can talk about tabletop presentations and things, but I think we're more than that. We don't want this. We're going to stick through this because I haven't got long. And Dawn's covered some of this. We are one of the only businesses that recommend physical training, which is great. Because what it's going to give you is going to increase your bone density, it's going to increase your muscle tone, it's going to speed up your metabolic rate. And you need to get inside of gyms, guys. That's where most people go there to lose weight. But you need to do the trainings, because you need to be confident in what you're talking about. And you know, words, 7 to 10% has total impact on the people you're talking to. The vocal side of it, the way you say it, is 20 to 30%, but your body language is going to give 60 to 80%. If you're not confident in what you're selling, if you haven't done a Clean 9, if you haven't been to one of Dawn's or Andy's trainings, or done one yourself, you're not going to speak with confidence. Your body's not going to speak with confidence, and people will see right through you. So that is a must. That really is a must. And get into a gym. And be careful though, when you do the Clean 9 and follow by Nutrilene, you get a bit of a confidence boost because you lose weight. I dropped 2 dress sizes at least. And I remember going on holiday after my first one, and me and Andy did it together. We always took the allergy whilst we were doing it, and during that, even though I reduced my calories from 4,000 to 1,000, I increased in that 9 days. I started taking the allergy at the same time. I increased my bench press by 10 kilos, something I hadn't done for 10 years. Andy increased his by more, and he dropped his calories from 10,000 to 1,000. So, yeah, I was a little bit confident. I went on holiday. I thought, hey, I'm going to buy myself some Daniel Craig's. You've seen the ones. And I got on holiday, went for my run, did my swim, and I laid my tail down to beat the Germans early, like you do. And I walked down the beach, I got some admiring looks. Hey, it's going to be a nice holiday. First holiday I've ever been on my own. I'm oiling up. And went to the bar, came back, still getting some admiring looks, quite tough. Lied down, pulled out my motivational book, started reading. and I got this tap on the shoulder from this beautiful lady. I thought, wow, this really happened. This is going to be a better holiday than I ever expected. And she said, excuse me, she said, I don't know how to tell you this. You've got your trunks on inside out. True story, true story. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Okay, so we need to get into gyms. On average, 2,000 people in the gyms, 2,000 people. 6 out of 10 people that join a gym want to join a gym because they want to lose fat. 2 out of those 10 want peak performance, and 2 out of those 10 want social aspects of joining the gym and being a part of something. Why wouldn't you want to be around those people in our business? My advice is go and join a gym. Take every class you can, speak to every personal training, get your free personal training session, have a sports massage where you've got 30 minutes to prospect someone while they're massaging you. You get around these people because they will explode your business and they will do it very, very quickly. And I feel that is the quickest way to build this business. Go and join a gym, network that gym. Who knows? You may even lose a bit of weight and enjoy it and get fit and climb a mountain or something. So, physiotherapists, beauticians, my own beautician in my health club is a part of my team. My physiotherapists are part of Forever. They were Forever before I was. I have gym owners, I have professional footballers. These are all people that are going to use our products in abundance. So, these are the people you need to be around. And guess where they hang out? Gyms. So, use the online site that Forever put there, because, you know, we all have the ability to start something. I love people that start something in January and they sign up for a year's membership and then 2 months later I don't see them. But amazingly enough, they come back in January the following year and go, can I sign up again? I love people like that. But we all have the ability to start things. So it's not easy starting and continuing with something, especially if you're going to go into the nutrition. So use the support package that Forever lay at your feet. It is absolutely fantastic. Probably the best website for nutrition I've ever seen. Use it. Use Facebook, get your little team going and groups and little competitions, etc. Obviously golf clubs, athletics clubs, I've got golf pros on my blog. You know, these are all people that use it. And not only that, they have a huge network of people around them so that they can build their business quickly as well. Squash clubs, tennis clubs, you know, Facebook tabletops. But my advice would be, seriously, go and join a gym. Okay, diet-only programs. NHS survey, 4 kilograms of weight loss on average. Exercise-only programs are 4.9. So if you're going to do something, go to a gym and exercise. If you really want to get fit and lose weight, that's what you've got to do. Exercise and diet, 7.2. So that's exactly what we want to do. We want to get to a gym, we want to do our Nutri-Lean, and we want to promote it within that club. And that. Dream big. This is from Tom Barrett. Dream big, you will either execute your dreams or you will execute your dreams. A great saying. It's always customary to recommend a book. I recommend this one. What to say when you talk to yourself. It's about programming the subconscious. And number one fear in the world is public speaking. And for me, I know this to be true because whilst I was in the parachute regiment, I served in the Falklands and fixed bayonets and run through minefields and carried out all sorts of hand-to-hand stuff. But I also found an athletics course, coaching course, because I refused to stand up and read to 8 people. And it is Forever, and this book, and my great mentor Andy, that has coached me, nurtured me, and pushed me to be able to do this. Within 3 years, something the Army couldn't do in 24, I've managed to do in 3 years. So never be afraid to promote our business to people, because it literally changes lives in more ways than one. I think that's about it from me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for laughing.